Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation is the 25th stanza, Paudi of Gaudi Ki War, Mahalla Chotha, composition of Guru Ramdas. We begin with the first slok. Slok Mahalla Chotha. ਇਹ ਮਨੁਆ ਦ੍ਰਿੜ ਕਰ ਰੱਖੀਐ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਲਾਈਐ ਚਿੱਤ ਕਿਉਂ ਸਾਸ ਗਿਰਾਸ ਵਿਸਾਰੀਐ ਬਹਿੰਦਿਆਂ ਉੱਠਦਿਆਂ ਨਿਤ ਮਰਨ ਜੀਵਨ ਕੀ ਚਿੰਤਾ ਗਈ ਇਹ ਜੀੜਾ ਹਰ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਵਸ ਜਿਉ ਭਾਵੈ ਤਿਉ ਰੱਖ ਤੂੰ ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਨਾਮ ਬਖਸ਼. The Guru's advice: affix the mind on Guru wisdom, Gurmukh laiye chit, in order to make it resolute. Eh Manua Drir kar Rakhiai. So this is a precondition, namely, to bring the mind into a state of equilibrium, stability, because our minds in their natural state are vacillating with thoughts, swinging from one end of the pendulum, so to speak, to another. So that's the first necessary condition. By affixing the mind on Guru wisdom, one learns to stabilize the mind. And it is then that one learns to live in self-awareness at each moment, with every breath. What that means is you're living in the present, living in the now. In order to do that, the mind has to be stable. Kyo saas giras visariye bendya utdya nit. So, in the natural state, we are not self-aware. Visariye. But, eh manua drid kar rakhiye, if we stabilize the mind, then self-awareness emerges. The consciousness, the nature, the quality of the mind's consciousness changes. And when the mind is guided by Guru wisdom, as we said, you become attuned to the self. Eh jire har prabh vas. In other words, vas is to be in control of the self. And when you reach that consciousness, the fear of death, which is the primal fear that we have, loses its meaning because you see through the illusion. And so it's Nanak's prayer to seek the grace of self-knowledge and to live in accordance to the pleasure of the self. Jiyo pave Tyo rakh tu jan nanak naam baksh. Give me the grace of naam, self-knowledge, self-awareness. And then the second salok is that of Guru Ramdas, the third Nanak. Manmukh ahankari mahal na jane, kin aage kin piche. सदा बुलाइए महल न आवे क्यों कर दरगह सज्जै सतगुर का महल विरला जाने सदा रहे कर जोड़ अपनी कृपा करे मेरा नानक लय बहोड़. So now it is the state of the manmukh that is being described, the opposite of a gurmukh, the Guru guided. So the Guru says, Manmukh ahankari mahal na jane. The self-centered manmukh is full of vanity and pride, ahankari, and knows not the mahal, the mansion, literally the mansion. So the mansion here is a reference to the Sangat, or the congregation, where the Guru Enlightener is present. So in other words, what is being said here is that an egoic mind full of vanity and pride, cannot possibly be stable. It comes and it goes. Kin aave kin piche, kin aage kin piche. Now, this line can also be understood to mean that those who are self-centered do not seek the association of the congregation or the fellowship of the Guru. And even if they do, they're not attentive. Their minds are not there. And so the Guru says, if the manmukh refuses to sit in the congregation, even when invited, sada bulaye mahal na aave, what hope can there be for such an individual? Kyo kar dargah sijja. So the Guru says, look, the individual who finds fellowship with the good enlightener and remains attached to the Guru is a rare individual. Satgur ka mahal virla jane. This could also be understood internally, meaning that space within the being where the essence is. Again, it's not physical, but the essence. That is really where the Satgur is. So the manmukh cannot know that space because they don't turn inward, you see. Their minds are attached to the material world, living in a transactional life. But even the manmukh can be brought back to grace. Apni kirpa kare har mera, nanak laye bahor, bring them back. There is hope for everyone, so don't give up hope. There is still hope. And in the Pauri, the Guru says, Sa seva kiti safal hai, jit satgur ka man manne. Jahan satgur ka man manniya, ta paap ka sammal panne. Upadesh je ditta satgur, so sunya sikhi kanne. Jin satgur ka pahana manniya, tin chadi chavaggan vanne. Eh chaal nirali gur smukhi, gur dikhiya sun man pinne. So now, a description of those who have successfully walked this path of Gurmat and earned the pleasure of the Satgur. Sa seva kiti safal hai, jit Satgur ka man manne. So, what did they do? They listened attentively to the instruction of the Satgur. Upadesh ja ditta Satgur, so sunya sikhi kanne. You learned. You were attentive listeners. Your mind was affixed on Guru wisdom. And because they followed sincerely the teachings of the Satgur, their minds and hearts were filled with love for the Creator. And the Creator here means the creation, the Dargah. Jin Satgur ka pana manya, tin chadi chavaggan vanne. Chadi chavaggan, fourfold. Chavaggan, 4 times. Deep, in other words. Deep is their devotion and love. And so the Gurmukh, the one who's guided by Guru wisdom, is unique. The Gurmukh walks to the drum beat of its own drummer. And the drummer here is the Satgur, Guru wisdom. And filled with love, unique is their life and way of life. Eh chaal nirali gurmukhi, gur dikhiya sun man panne. So those who actually are infused with love of the Creator, of creation, of humanity, are indeed rare and unique in this world. On that note, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.